Hi Capricorns, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me. This message is for any Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but also if you have Capricorn in a particular house or planet that you need clarity on, then this message is also for you. Now, the message that came through while I was clearing your cards was related to childhood dreams, which I thought was very cool. And this idea of if we're not doing something that inner child really wants, like there's something here to adding a little bit more onto your plate, perhaps, okay? And it's just something that really brings you joy, okay? It's something where perhaps it is since childhood, this has always brought you joy. Perhaps it's something that you wanted to pursue when you were a child and now you're finally getting the opportunity. But like it's gonna take multitasking, but the expansion that comes from that slow and steady energy, which is inherent to you, this is ruled by Jupiter and Capricorn. So Capricorns, there is so much expansion for you right now when it comes to utilizing your energy, okay? So again, that dedication, that focus, that hard work, I just really think that there's something here to what brings you joy and just learning to ride the wave of change, okay? So that's the other thing. The Two of Coins indicates change. And so in like the interim of change, sometimes, you know, life gets a little busy and we seem to have like less and less time for the things that we want, but look, it brings you to here, okay? So that's a very interesting message. Your ships are coming in. So the tarot wants to remind you, Capricorns, like you have all of this at your disposal, okay? It's really just about the mental mastery and the 3D application of getting that, okay? Your ships are coming in. That's a very, remembering the sky is the limit, all right, Capricorn? So we can't get too bogged down. So that's interesting too, because at the time I'm recording this, Pluto retrograde just fell back into your sign, Capricorn. But what that can indicate is it feels like, especially in the collective, it might feel like we're going backwards, right? So it could be too in relation to your concept of your personal power, right? And it feeling like you're just not getting what you feel like you've put the work into. But that's where it's a reminder to keep that hopeful energy of the star for you, because that is that optimism, that hope, that making a wish. And so there is a strong message related to Pisces energy. And so I do really want you to focus on believing wishes come true and applying yourself to manifest that wish, okay? That's a very important message for you. And also too, your energetic cup, like it's very important that we understand the need for this emotional strength and maturity that it'll take, all right, to really step into your power. And I'm just, see if you have some strong water placements or where you might have water in your chart, because there's something here to allowing that energy to help propel you forward. Remember, water nurtures the earth, okay? And so there is something here to water energy either in your chart or water energy surrounding you. Yeah, that really unlocks this. Very interesting, okay? So let us get into it, because yeah, the strong water energy. And then also too, don't forget, in September 17th, 18th, depending on where you live, we have the full moon, super full moon in Pisces, partial lunar eclipse. All right, and so when it comes to the things that we need to let go of to move forward, we get that final, like, this is what I need to do. Okay, so let's see what we got going on for you, Capricorns. Also, if this ends up resonating, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share with somebody who needs to hear it, comment, and thank you to all my subscribers. Okay. Something very powerful when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to the emotional evolution that you have experienced. And it's a whole fresh start. It's a whole new way of thinking about life, okay? There's something here to all of that energy that is really stepping you into like almost a new dimension, okay? You know, this is fascinating. Okay, so you're gonna have to watch Cancer. So you know what's so funny is, remember I was saying with that energy of a water sign, your polar natal sign of Cancer, and you've been getting this message a lot. There's something to incorporating that energy. There was like I said, childhood, that also can indicate like the need for nurturing and nurturing yourself, right? And it's never too late to reparent yourself type of thing. But there's something here to that water energy. But now I'm thinking it might be incorporating that polar natal energy. Oh, interesting. All right, so we do have to be careful with our words. A lot of inner child energy. All right, so you might have some situations where we're feeling like the need for freedom, or perhaps we're feeling restricted, perhaps we're not being heard, feeling like we're being heard correctly. So let's dive into this, and we're going to clarify that. But a lot related to communication, a lot related to your thoughts and your beliefs, okay? So this week's energy, Ace of Swords, this is determination, not being scared of new ideas, okay? Not being scared of a new way of approaching communication, approaching how we think. Like I said, there's just this energy of making sure if there's anything from the past, which earth signs can have some struggle with this sometimes, okay? Because you're grounded, right? Your roots are in the ground and you're not wanting to pull those roots up. Like there's a fear of that. But there's something here to replanting those roots somewhere. And it's in the way that you speak. It's in what you believe, okay? It's very liberating though if you can purge this, okay? So I just got that. I get a little belchy when somebody needs to purge something. So you really need to purge something here, Capricorns. But it's very freeing, okay? So if we're getting this clarity, and if we can stick with it, that's where the freedom comes in. Now, what you need more of and what the universe is gifting you is the Knight of Swords, okay? So now this could be somebody or it can be you. There's a lot of people around you. And so it's the communication you have with other people where a lot of these aha moments are coming. A lot of people are getting light bulb moments because remember, we're being seen the things that we need to clear in order to clear them and move on. Also a reminder, Chiron is retrograde in Aries right now. And so it is about cleaning and cleansing those deep hidden wounds that we might not even realize, or if we do realize, we just haven't wanted to face. But here's something where the Knight of Swords is bringing up this determination and wanting to take charge, and especially when it comes to the things that we believe are right, okay? And so again, like because of this Pluto retrograde, seeing the injustices of the world can really charge you up to want to take action, to want to communicate that. Perhaps it's something where you do see these injustices and you've never wanted to actually address it with people, or like you're in conversations with people and they say something where it goes against your belief of justice and you finally speak up, like you're somebody who's like never bothered and now all of a sudden it's like you just feel the need to. But there's something here where it's going to be empowering, okay? But be careful because knights are impulsive. And the reason I say be careful is because the Page of Swords in the area of what you need less of, okay? And so there is something here to your inner child. There's a choice on how you communicate. So remember, you're charged up, you're seeing this new way of communicating, you're seeing this new way of thinking, but that inner child, there might still be some wounds that cause forceful communication, that cause, like I said, I'm just getting this message of feeling like you've never been heard correctly, or you know what you are speaking, like people are misinterpreting, but there's something here to it being a lesson for you, okay? And so this is a reminder for everybody, is like we all project, and so when these things happen, it's time to reflect inside the parts of you that keep this cycle repeating. So choosing how you speak your truth, okay? That's the most important thing. So we need less of the triggered reactionary communication and more of just taking time to reflect, okay? Like I said, this is a big week for you with communication. So let's clarify. Green Man just fell. So that's interesting too, because Green Man is connected to earth energy. And so like I said, this could be like something where it shatters. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. Okay, you have a choice on how you communicate, Capricorns. You have a choice on how you communicate. And that's, I think, the big message that's the big message you're getting. Very strongly related to how you communicate with your relationships, okay? And look at what did I say about water. Okay, look at an earth energy and a water energy coming together in harmony. And so there is something here for you to keep very mindful of the relationship you have with yourself, okay? All right, so Ace of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Tower. Yeah, so there's a Tower moment. Now, this could be in the collective too. So remember, like, the Tower moment doesn't need to be happening to you. And if there is a Tower moment in your life, it's happening for you. The Tower is ruled by Mars, how you assert yourself. Saturn and Sagittarius, okay? A lesson here. A block of fear, a limitation, and it's in the area of communication. So perhaps a way in which you assert yourself, especially if you have strong fire energy, but if there's something here where taking one step at a time, all right, there's just this idea of like, perhaps it's like almost wanting, like, I just want this tower moment to happen because this load is heavy, right? And so there was something here to utilizing your Capricorn energy, the positive aspects of that, okay? The dedication, the slow and steady wins the race, all right? I'm just getting a very impulsive energy here. Now, Knight of Swords, clarified by the Four of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so here it is. There's this idea of like needing to rest, okay? And perhaps we're so restless we don't know how to rest. But when it comes to something financially, and I'm going back to the message that came forward when something of focusing on your childhood dreams, it's almost like this idea of maybe we're not where we want to be, but we want to be there now, okay? And that's an interesting too for Capricorn energy to have like this impulsive energy, but there's something here where it's like, think before you speak, okay? That's just a very important message for you this week. Think before you speak. And that somebody is coming in here with a proposal. So perhaps maybe we have to think about this proposal, because I'm getting that it could be you and somebody else, okay? Perhaps it is aligned with what you believe in, but Two of Swords, Page of Swords, look at these two swords. That's what I was saying, like, you really need to be careful with your words this week, Capricorns, all right? Think before you speak, because this is a card of saying compromise when needed, but to keep things in perspective, all right? A truce and just... You know what? You actually got this message last week that like you might have a lot of outside influence dictating to you what your perception should be, but also like knowing that we need to think before we speak. That's just interesting. There's a very strong message that you need to think before you speak. And again, we're all like, if you look in the collective, like everybody's being riled up right now. And so please stay off social media if you can. So your empowering question is, how would I want to be encouraged right now? What would I want to hear? Okay, I love this because I'm getting that this is very associated to this Four of Swords. Now, Four of Swords too, I don't think I said, is Jupiter and Libra. So the balance, all right? How would you want to be encouraged right now? There's something here like, I think that this could even be too a huge career move for you. You know what I mean? Where it's like, this is something that's been maturing. Okay, it's something that's been maturing and it's triggering something in you though. But how would you want to be encouraged right now? But also remember, just please take time to rest, okay? Because you have a lot of air energy, and that can cause you to not know when to stop, which is a trait of Capricorns, like not knowing when to turn the off button off. Okay, so Capricorns, be very mindful of this energy though. But what I said is like, what's really reassuring for this is seeing an Ace of Swords clarified by the Tower and the Ten of Wands. This is like something major is coming to an end for you, okay? And like I said, I think that what's coming to an end for you is a way that you think, a way that you perceive things, and it being a very important lesson, okay? A very important lesson. So check out your Saturn, see what house Saturn is in, what sign rules Saturn, especially if it's related to communication, okay? So Capricorns, thank you so much for joining me. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and as always, shine your inner light. You've got this.